What's going on, guys? It's Kyle with DTOM Knives and Gear, and today we've got a really cool knife that I didn't know anything about and didn't really even know that was coming. This knife was sent in to the channel from Rusty Knife Lover. You guys all know who he is. Very prominent in the community as far as he's always watching, he's always commenting on videos. He's been a real big support to me in the channel by sending me knives. We've done some buying, some selling, some trading together. Just a really cool dude. Rusty, I love you, dude. The knife that he sent, as well as others, is this little guy. This is the Ron Steele Design Short Round. So, I didn't really know that this, I mean, he had said that he was going to send a couple of different things. Mainly was going to be the 80-20 because I wanted to do a comparison between the 80-20 and 80-20.5. This thing stuck out to me, and I thought, wow, that is really cool. I did see this knife on Scott Big Board Knife and Gears channel. If you are not subscribed to him, you need to go over there and do that right now. This is where I first saw this knife, and Rusty loaned it to him for review. It's small, guys, okay, and you guys know me that I've got big hands and I like bigger knives, but this is a like an EDC fixed blade or neck knife. I think it originally came with a chain, you know, you can put around your neck. Now, neck knives don't really work that well for me because I got the big old belly. So there really is no concealing it because it's just laying on my belly and my shirt's on there. I know I've got something on me. So, but I've used a neck knife for, you know, while I'm outdoors and stuff, little fixed blades. It is quite handy. This one, he has put the Alti clip on, and this is also my first experience with the Alti clip. And I'm a fan. Holy crap. I just kind of put this in my pocket and let it just basically get onto my, just kind of snap onto my pants is how I carried it, where it was just right there. And it worked really good. I mean, there's a bunch of different uses, I guess, for that particular clip. But first time using it, and I'm a fan. Might have to try to use it on something else. But let's go ahead and look at the blade. It comes in this really nice Kydex sheath as well. And boom. Look at that. Now you'll notice that the blade has this color on it. It is a copper washed blade. And I have no idea how they do that. All I know is I think it looks pretty cool. It kind of gives it that aged patina look on the blade, and coupled with the color of these scales, I think it just works. The steel on this guy is a 1084 Bowler, so it's a high carbon steel. And Ron just did an excellent job with this thing. I like the design, the look. Now, like I said, it's relatively small. I've got big hands. So this is a finger choil, and then you have your handle. I mean, there is absolutely no one who's going to hold this knife back behind the finger choil because you just don't have enough room. This knife is designed to put your first finger there and to wrap it around. Now, as you can see, it's really only a 3-finger knife for me. But it has this really cool lanyard. Lanyards, I'm not usually a fan of. However, on these short fixed blades, it does provide me with enough, or like a better grip. Not really a grip, but a better grip because of that, where that lanyard is, and I feel more secure than I would if it wasn't there. So it's, you know, lanyards, not my thing. On this, it works, and I don't think I would have the knife without the lanyard. The other great thing about the lanyard is he put the handle scale and copper, come on camera, and made a custom bead for this thing. Look at that. I just think that looks amazing. It's, you know, it's relatively big, but I like that actually. So really nice touch. These scales are like a resin, but it's in couple, I can't think of the word, with this wire that kind of has this honeycomb kind of shape. Yeah, it's like a wire works teal is what it's called. And I like the color. It kind of pops. It's like brighter in some areas, darker in others, translucent enough where you can kind of see through it through the light. I really dig it. And it's actually a little bit of a chunky guy. That's a good thing. Full tang. And the fact that it's thick fills my hand out enough to where I really actually feel locked into this blade and comfortable to where I was able to use it and enjoy it a lot for a small blade. I mean, damn. This thing is only 5.5 inches long. And when you hear that on my channel, you're like, oh my God, that is small. But this design is absolutely epic the way he's got it set up, because it works. Never in a million years would I think that it worked for me, but it does. But it's 5.5 inches with only it's a little under 2.5 inches of blade length from the tip of the scale to the tip of the blade. It's about 135 thousandths thick on the blade stock, but the grind. So it is a very tall saber grind. You can kind of see, you know, with the copper wash, there is his logo, which I also think is freaking awesome. That little square with a spade on it. Really like that. I like the way he did it into this blade. But a high saber grind. Come on, camera. And dude, it gets like 11 thousandths behind the edge. This thing is a slicer. Really nice job. 135 thousandths thick. Just translates into a very nice slider. It's a cutter for sure. And I'm not sure how many times or if this thing has been sharpened that didn't come from Ron. I have to ask Rusty. He might leave that in the comments on how many times he sharpened it, if he sharpened it, because I don't really know. But it definitely cuts. Let's see what it does with the cardboard. Slicey. Does really well with cardboard, and it's so comfortable, even though I just never in a million years thought it would be. What's it do with the paracord? Like it's nothing. What about the tougher stuff? The twisted sisal rope. Now, I don't have a whole lot of room here. Let's see what it does. Okay, so it was a little bit of resistance, which was definitely expected, but a nice clean cut right there. I like it. I liked it a lot. A whole lot more than I thought I would. Now, there's no action, no closing action, no deployment, because it's a fixed blade, right? So I used to carry a small fixed blade on me at all times a long time ago. I've kind of gotten away with that because I carry multiple knives on me anyways for review. We get new stuff coming in and all that. So I haven't carried damn. Matter of fact, I should have brought out my SE2 because that would be a pretty good comparison to this, but this is hands down better than the SE. And I like the SE. The SE Azula 2 is the one I have. I like that knife. It's a great knife, especially for the price. I am not sure how much these are, but these are full custom knives. I mean, this is a full custom knife from Ron Steele design, and you just don't see anything like this out there on the market, right? So I'm definitely going to have his Instagram down below so you can go check out some of his other work. The guy just knows what he's doing. I love that it's full tang. I love that the whole thing is not the copper wash. It just goes great with the blue and the color of the copper wash on the blade. It's just really, really nice. I definitely love this bead and love the lanyard. And when I had it, you know, clipped to me, the lanyard helped me grab it, get it out of there. The sheath is well made. You can adjust the tension. You can put, you know, a neck knife for the ulti clip. Ulti clip is really cool, by the way. But anyways, I really like it. I really, really am excited now that I have one in hand and was able to use it. I would have never in a million years probably bought this to check it out. So I love it when that happens, when a viewer, a friend sends me something like that, almost like a surprise, and then I fall in love. It's really cool. So there is the card, Ron Steele design, and then everything that is going on with the blade, and there is his logo. So definitely go check him out. Check out what he's got. He's definitely on my radar now. And I haven't seen many of his designs on YouTube, so I'm hoping that people see this and go check him out and see if he's got something that kind of tickles your fancy. If you're into very small fixed blades, this one's an excellent choice. I mean, I do like to have more handle, obviously, for myself and my big hands. I'd like to have that. A little bit more blade length just for me, but if you're looking for a very small package, it's called the Short Round, for heaven's sakes. If you're looking for a small package, let's go ahead and see what this thing weighs with the Kydex. And a blade that is really well done. It's got a little bit of flash, something you don't see very often. So it weighs 6 ounces. So that's awesome. I have fixed blades. I'm sorry, I have folders that weigh way more than that I do carry. So I think the weight is great, and that's with the sheath. And you probably want to know what it is just with a knife. We will do that. It is 4.25 ounces, just the knife and the lanyard. So I think that's great for an EDC fixed blade carry. And just to kind of give you an idea of that size, here it is against a pair of 3. So it's so little, but it's chunky. It's got a tall blade with a tall grind that gets very, very thin. And so it works. It just works. And it still blows me away. It still blows me away how much I loved carrying this thing. So yeah, anyways, Ron, you are the man. You just kind of outdid yourself. I'm going to have to check out more of your stuff now. Thanks, Rusty, for making me spend more money. But Rusty, you are the man also for allowing me to check it out. I've got to get this knife out to some other reviewers because I know other ones are going to like this. Rusty is just a great person in the community who likes to be able to get the stuff that he's bought and send it out to other YouTubers for review, and he's great. Without people like him, us little guys on YouTube just wouldn't have the content. And you guys have noticed I have not been doing a post every single day. I've got a lot going on. Definitely still doing this, but the whole one-a-day thing has been kind of going to the wayside. But maybe we'll get back into that. Maybe we won't. But I really appreciate every single one of you for stopping by and checking it out and coming on the edge with me and Kevin Lefty EDC. We just have so much fun. And anyways, guys, stay safe in this crazy world we are living in. And we will see you in the next one.